ChatGPT's gold price predictions for 2024 coming up. Yes, you heard that right, gold market prediction by AI. Now before you click away, listen up. ChatGPT is an AI software that has all the internet data at its disposal, including not only millions of articles and content online, but also all the content from social media. This makes it very powerful in determining what might happen in the future based on past events. I'm not saying to go to ChatGPT for financial advice, but it can be a good way to learn about the most likely scenario for market trajectory by software that's designed to crunch data and that has no emotions to influence its opinion. So without further ado, let's get started. A quick note for American investors. Due to high inflation rates and experts predicting massive growth in the prices of gold and silver, this year might be the perfect time to diversify your portfolio with these assets. That's why we've recently teamed up with Goldco, the leading gold IRA company in the United States. Not only will they help you diversify with precious metals 100% tax and penalty-free, but as a subscriber of this channel, you can get up to $10,000 in free silver on qualified purchases. This offer is exclusive to new customers and is available for a limited time only, so act fast and claim your offer today. Check that first link in the description box below for further details. Now, back to the topic at hand. Overview of gold market trends. Before we discuss ChatGPT's predictions, let's take a look at what's been happening in the world of gold. Now, unless you've been living under a rock or maybe just avoiding financial news like the plague, you've probably noticed that gold prices have been on a bit of a wild ride lately. 2023 saw its fair share of ups and downs in the gold market. Economic uncertainty, geopolitical tensions, and fluctuating investor sentiment all played their part in driving gold prices to new heights and occasionally sending them plummeting back down to earth. One of the big themes of 2023 was the ongoing tug-of-war between inflation and interest rates. As central banks grappled with the challenge of balancing economic growth against rising prices, investors turned to gold as a safe haven asset to hedge against inflationary pressures. But it wasn't just inflation that had folks reaching for the gold bars. Geopolitical tensions and hotspots around the globe, from trade disputes to saber rattling between major powers, kept investors on edge and contributed to the volatility in gold prices. And let's not forget about the good old supply and demand dynamics. While gold miners worked overtime to churn out as much of the yellow stuff as possible, demand from consumers and investors remained robust, further supporting prices. So with all these factors swirling around in the mix, where does that leave us for 2024? That's the million-dollar question, or should I say the billion-dollar question. Fear not, because ChatGPT is here to shed some light on the matter. But before we get to the predictions, let's take a closer look at how it crunches the numbers and what goes into making those forecasts tick. Methodology. Now that we've set the stage, let's peek behind the curtain and see how ChatGPT works its magic to conjure up gold price predictions. At its core, ChatGPT is an AI marvel, trained on a vast corpus of data spanning financial markets, economic indicators, geopolitical events, and more. But it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality. It has been fine-tuned to sift through this sea of information, distilling key insights and patterns to inform its predictions. So how does it all come together? It starts with the data, lots and lots of data. ChatGPT gobbles up everything from historical gold prices and trading volumes to macroeconomic indicators like GDP growth, inflation rates, and unemployment figures. But it doesn't stop there. It also keeps a keen eye on geopolitical developments, central bank policies, currency movements, and even social media sentiment. Because, hey, you never know when a tweet might move the markets. Once it's got all the data, ChatGPT goes to work crunching the numbers, running simulations, and teasing out correlations and patterns. But here's the kicker. It isn't just a glorified number cruncher, it's also a master of natural language processing, which means it can analyze text data from news articles, research reports, and financial analysis to get a pulse on market and investor sentiment. So when ChatGPT spits out its predictions for gold prices in 2024, you can bet it's not just shooting in the dark. It's drawing on a wealth of data, cutting-edge AI algorithms, and some good old-fashioned human ingenuity to give you the most accurate forecast possible. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Let's dive into those predictions and see what ChatGPT has in store for us this year. ChatGPT gold predictions for 2024. Okay, so for this section of the video, I asked ChatGPT all the questions anyone interested in buying gold would want answers to. And here's what I've learned. What is your prediction for the price per ounce of gold in 2024? After analyzing forecasts of the most successful gold investors and considering historical trends and current market conditions, a rough estimate for the price of gold in 2024 could be between $3,000 to $3,500 per ounce. However, it's essential to recognize that this is just a speculative range, and actual prices may vary significantly due to factors such as economic conditions, inflation rates, geopolitical events, and market sentiment. For more accurate forecasts, consulting with financial analysts and staying updated on relevant news and developments in the gold market is advisable. That seems a bit high, but not impossible. Let's now ask ChatGPT why he thinks that. Give me specific reasons with supporting evidence of why you think the price might be between $3,000 and $3,500. The price of gold could potentially reach $3,000 to $3,500 per ounce in 2024 due to persistent high interest rates, increased government spending leading to inflationary pressures, and geopolitical tensions driving demand for safe haven assets. Additionally, the expansionary monetary policies adopted by central banks worldwide, coupled with growing investor interest in gold as a portfolio diversifier, could further support its upward trajectory. These factors, along with limited new gold discoveries and supply constraints, suggest a favorable environment for gold prices to rise within this range. Well, sounds about right. Now moving on to the next question. Is there anything that could cause prices to go down? Certainly. Factors that could potentially cause gold prices to decrease include a significant economic recovery, leading to reduced demand for safe haven assets, central banks tightening monetary policies, a strengthening US dollar making gold relatively more expensive for international buyers, and advancements in mining technology increasing gold supply. Additionally, improved investor confidence in alternative investment opportunities, such as equities or bonds, may divert capital away from gold, contributing to downward pressure on prices. Now, this answer was a bit vague, but I can't say he's wrong. Next up, percentage-wise, how likely is it for the price of gold to go up in 2024? Assigning a specific percentage likelihood for the price of gold to go up in 2024 is challenging due to the multitude of factors at play. However, considering current economic conditions, market trends, and potential catalysts such as inflationary pressures and geopolitical tensions, it's reasonable to estimate a moderately high likelihood, perhaps around 70 to 80% of gold prices experiencing upward movement. Nonetheless, it's crucial to acknowledge the inherent uncertainty in financial markets and the possibility of unforeseen events impacting gold prices differently than anticipated. So there you go. Based on all the data ChatGPT has at its disposal, the probability of gold price going up is 70 to 80%, and it should climb up to over $3,000 per ounce. That's a bold prediction, but certainly not impossible. Now let's compare ChatGPT's prediction to other human gold experts. Comparison with other forecasts. It's always intriguing to see how different experts and institutions weigh in on the future of gold prices, and ChatGPT's predictions are no exception. Let's take a look at how ChatGPT's forecasts stacks up against some other notable forecasts. Bank of America. Their forecast of $2,400 falls on the conservative end compared to others. It suggests a bullish sentiment, but not as extreme as some. Citigroup. A bit more bullish, Citigroup's prediction of $3,000 aligns more closely with ChatGPT's outlook, indicating a similar bullish sentiment for the year. Peter Schiff. Schiff is the CEO of Euro Pacific Capital, and his forecast of $5,000 per ounce is among the most bullish out there. While ChatGPT's prediction is optimistic, Schiff's forecast indicates an even more aggressive upward trajectory. Bloomberg Intelligence. Bloomberg's forecast of $7,000, although not specific to 2024, suggests a long-term bullish view on gold prices. It's an ambitious prediction that speaks to the potential for significant growth over the coming years. Nicoya Research. Their forecast of $4,200 in 2025 indicates a bullish outlook extending beyond 2024. While not directly comparable to ChatGPT's prediction for 2024, it suggests a continued upward trend in gold prices. Now, speaking of which, Nicoya's founder, Jason Hamlin, is a market research professional with over 15 years of experience in brand management, analytics, and business consulting for Fortune 500 companies. And since 2009, he consistently outperformed the market with an average annual return of 50.2%. If you want to get access to the best financial research available, then sign up to his #1 investment newsletter today and use our code GSC20 to receive 20% off any subscription plan you choose. Check the link in the description box below for further details. The next expert's price prediction, Robert Kiyosaki. Kiyosaki's forecast of $3,700 in the current cycle is in line with other bullish predictions. It indicates confidence in gold's performance in the near future. JP Morgan. JP Morgan's forecast of $2,175 is on the more conservative side compared to others. It suggests a less bullish outlook for gold prices in the coming years. Overall, while there may be some variation among forecasts, there seems to be a general consensus among experts and institutions that gold prices are poised for growth in the near to medium term. ChatGPT's prediction falls within this spectrum, reflecting a bullish sentiment for 2024. Gold's price trajectory in 2024. One thing is clear, the outlook for gold is undeniably bullish. From Bank of America's conservative estimate to Bloomberg's Intelligence's ambitious long-term forecasts, experts and institutions across the board are betting on gold's continued ascent in the coming years. ChatGPT's own prediction of gold prices reaching as high as $3,500 per ounce aligns with this overarching sentiment. With inflationary pressures, geopolitical tensions, a weakening US dollar, and supply-demand dynamics all pointing towards upward price momentum, the stage is set for a golden year ahead. As investors, staying informed, remaining adaptable, and keeping a close eye on developments in the gold market will be key to navigating the twists and turns that lie ahead. The good news is that you can profit in any market with the right information. So if you want to get access to the best financial research available, then sign up to our #1 recommended investment newsletter today and use the code GSC20 to receive 20% off any subscription plan you choose. Check the link in the description box below for further details. Now, I'd love to hear back from you. What are your gold predictions for this year? Do you invest in physical precious metals or stocks? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.